Hi everyone, welcome to our channel Chronic Colouring Down Under. I want to thank those who have subscribed so far and welcome those who are watching for the first time. My name is Sarah, I'm from Victoria, Australia, and today I'll be doing a video about where I've really been and what I really want, and it's time for me to reset. So if this is something that you're interested in hearing about, grab a drink, put your feet up and enjoy. Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and to 2022. Today's video is, I'll be straight up, I am a little bit nervous doing this video, but it's something that I've felt that I have to do, because I'll go into a little bit more detail in a moment, but it may not, some people may not agree with what I've got to say, but it's something that has just been eating at me for a good couple of months, and I just need to address it. So I thought I would start the year out and get this shit off my liver, so to speak. That's an Aussie slang term. So yeah, so I thought while I'm yakking, I'll sort of colour in this book, which is the Happy Mandalas. See, Lily, I can do mandalas, just not the ones that you like. And I'm using, and I really recommend them for any Aussies that are interested, are these dual graphic markers, 36 pack. I'll just, oops, sorry, from Kmart. $8, guys, $8. These are going to be my camping markers now, and I really like them. I think they're great, and everybody knows I love my alcohol markers, and yeah, for $8 you really cannot go wrong. So yeah, so let's get into it. So you're probably wondering, you know, what's going on? Why am I doing this? And you've already sort of told us your plans for the year and all that sort of stuff. Well, short answer is, and I'm sorry if I block out any light, it's a really overcast day here and we've had thunderstorms and 95% humidity. It's been horrible. Alright, get back on track, Sarah. See, I'm trying to avoid the topic. I hate negativity. I hate confrontation. So please understand how hard this is for me. But yeah, the short answer of wanting to do this is transparency. That's all it comes down to. You know, looking back, I've just been working on my planner for this month, my YouTube planner for 2022, and I was looking at some notes that I started when I started, and when I was doing my sort of pre-YouTube planning and all that sort of stuff. And you've heard me say it on the channel, and I can remember saying it, you know, I want to show warts and all. I don't want to be all, you know, sunshine and lollipops. I wish it was, because that'd be pretty cool. But unfortunately, for the last couple of months, it definitely has not been sunshine and lollipops for me. And it's made me question whether I want to continue with YouTube. So and I've just, yeah, I just feel like I haven't been my true self for the last couple of months. You know, not wanting to rock the boat and just, you know, grin and pretend that I'm happy and everything's okay. So to sort of start off with, I am having more medical problems. I do have to have another scan done on Monday, and I have been stressing about that a bit because we are looking for cancer. I've just had a mass, which we thought that was just a cyst growing, but it's growing quite aggressively. So they want to do another ultrasound, and then I've got the MRI request ready to go if the radiologist feels that we need to do an MRI pretty well straight after that. So that's been on my mind. But also I've been thinking about the channel and thinking about the beautiful friendships that I've made on this channel, and that's not just creators, that's also subs, viewers, and I just sort of wanted to give an insight of where I am at the moment. I'm a very analytical person in a way, which I'm really a strange combination because I'm very soft and caring and, put my head in the sand because I hate confrontation sort of person. And then, but I love my lists and statistics and all that sort of stuff. So I've been doing a lot of pros and cons lists. Sorry, I'm just going to pause for a sec because the window's not open and the air conditioner's not working properly. I'll be back in a sec. Sorry about that, but that's much better. I just closed it just in case there was any traffic noise interrupting, but I just couldn't hardly breathe. So, sorry, back to my pros and cons list. And the thing that kept coming up for me was, the number one thing kept coming up as my pro was people, the community, not just the really close friends that I've made, but also the subs that they might not email me or message me like quite a few do, but you guys are just as, I value your friendship just as much as I do everybody else's. And, and the lurkers. I used to be a lurker. And, sometimes it's really hard to comment on channels because you get a bit worried about, how people are going to interpret it. And you always sit there thinking, oh, how's this going to be taken? How's this going to be taken? Because you don't hear a tone in comments or messages or that until you sort of get to know that person's humour, in which a lot of you are aware. I have a bit of a sick, dry humour, and, I'm not easily offended. So that was what, kept coming back to me, was the people. But before I go any further, I just want to do a little bit of a disclaimer. And this is also part of it. It's sad that I've got to do a friggin' disclaimer. But the contents of this video is purely my observation. I have not had one conversation with another creator or person about what I'm about to speak about, because I don't want to influence anybody else. I would just want my stuff, and I don't want anyone else influencing me at the moment. So this is my feelings, my intentions. This is not a witch hunt or finger pointing video. I have notes that I will be referring to, and so I've been really careful of how I've worded things, because I don't want anybody to feel that this is pointed at them. That is not my intention. Anything that I do refer to, I will not be naming names. As I said, it is not a witch hunt. I will do everything in my power to protect those names, and also if I do quote something, it won't be a full comment. It'll be partial but not taken out of context, and again, will not be naming where those quotes come from. It's just my feelings, okay? So please, if you respond to this, if you have any negativity towards this video or its contents, aim that at me, not guessing, oh, it's Joe Blow over there. It's the, you know, it's not about that, okay? This is my Sarah's only stuff, okay? And this is just my experience since starting being a creator. And I've only been a creator for 5 minutes, guys. I started, July last year. So, you know, I'm definitely not, it's still a new kid on the block. So, I just needed to get that out there so I could keep going on. So, sorry, just referring to my notes. Many of you some of you may be in the planner community as well. And a common thing in the planner community is, sorry, I've got the shakes really bad, is having a word of the year. And some of you might do it yourself. And I've decided this year, my word last year was challenge, and I think I really met it by challenging myself and starting up my YouTube channel, the YouTube channel. And this year I'm being really greedy, and I'm having 3 words. And my 3 words are, and I'll just cover up some of my notes. You can see there is kind, respect, and community. They're my 3 words for this year, and that is my total focus, and that is how I want and need, and yeah, I do need it. I need positivity around me. I can't cope with any negativity. I just don't gel with it. I know some people can cope really well with disagreements and all that sort of stuff. I can't. I don't know why. I can, you know, stand up for myself when I need to, and, you know, you cross me with my baby bears, as in my kids, and, yeah, Mama Bear comes out. But I just don't like any form of negativity. It's just, I don't even find it entertaining, or, you know, how some people, you know, can watch things just to watch, you know, the battle between people, and you see it on Facebook a lot and that, and I have to take myself away from it because I can't cope with that bitchiness between people over, you know, a comment. And unfortunately we're seeing a lot of it because, you know, COVID certainly brought out the a bit of a division with everybody, and that's something that, you know, really saddens me. Like, we all should be able to have our own opinions about it and just move forward. And, you know, I just think it's like any opinion and religion and politics. You may not agree with that person's beliefs, and you may not like how it's been delivered, and you can say that, and that person also needs to realise that how they deliver has to be respectful as well. So I have just felt over the last couple of months that there's still been a real wave of negativity over the colouring community. Again, I have not spoken to anybody else about this, and I just have a sense, and this is how I'm feeling, definitely. I'm feeling very, I don't know what word to use, but it's almost like guarded when I'm doing a video. I'm feeling like, you know, I've got to be careful what I say, what I present, what I show, and it's really bloody hard work, really hard. And I just, you know, where I'm going with this is either going to blow up in my face and I'm going to lose a heap of subs, and I'm okay about that, because the ones that will stay will understand where I'm coming from, and the ones that leave, well, oops, I'm really sorry that I have upset you, but again, no intention. There is not one little bit of intention of upsetting anyone. So you're probably saying, why are you bringing this shit up again? And it's not just that shit or that drama that I'm bringing up. And I can guarantee you, I don't really want to be bringing it up, but I'm one of these people that I need to get it off my chest. I need to get it out there and know where people know how I stand. So I've got people that are gelling with me, and not people that, you know, don't understand where I come from. You can disagree with me totally, and I'm totally cool with that, but just still respect me and understand where I'm coming from. Don't agree? Cool. Understand? Cool. Respect? Cool. We're happy. Be rude to me, be rude to my subs, be rude to my friends and fellow creators, and you'll lose me, because I'm not interested in that. I'm trying really hard not to cry. This is really, really hard, because I could be really stuffing up my channel for this, but I am a big believer in, I tell my kids it's hard work to try and to be somebody else, and that's what I've been doing the last couple of months, and I can't do it anymore. So, the ostrich that I am, who likes to stick her head in the sand, I've had a couple of triggers that have come up over the last couple of months behind the scenes that people are unaware of, that do happen. And people, you know, are quite quick to make judgment online and make comments online about other people that they've never met in person or had personal contact with online, and make these ghastly, horrible comments and name callings. And it's just, I can't deal with it. I'm sorry. You know, I might be way too sensitive for this, but I thought I was coming into a place and of adults and, you know, adult colouring, and I just, it's breaking my heart seeing some of the things that are getting thrown around the community. So I've written notes and notes and notes, because I felt it was really important for me to be saying the right things, and you know, making sure all my information was correct. And again, a lot of it will be correct to me, because it is my interpretation and my feelings about it all. So as I said, for several weeks I've just felt like I've needed to play gatekeeper to myself and not be completely honest, and it's been because of this negative cloud. And of course my physical and mental health has not helped at all, not one bit. I know that, and I'm sure there's many of you out there that would be able to understand that component of mental health and physical health and how that can be really draining on us. So I might be a bit more sensitive to negative comments or opinions or whatever you want to call it. I don't know, but I just, can't cope with it, and that's why I'm, toing and froing about whether to continue with the channel or not. Anyway, many of my the last couple of months of my videos, it wasn't 100% me, which really disappointed me. And god damn, it was tiring. It really was. And I wasn't wanting to do them because they weren't me. And like I said, they were tiring. Like, you try and pretend to be somebody else for a period of time and all smiles and whatnot, and when you're not, it's bloody hard work. It really is. So that's why I decided to have a break. And I'd be editing and I'd be like, oh, should I keep that bit in? Should I keep that bit out? And I'd be just worrying all the time. Even, when Darren was saying his funny jokes, and I'd be like, oh, maybe I should delete that out. Maybe that's wrong. I just was questioning everything. And, I started, I don't want to do this anymore. But I do. And I don't want to say anything nasty, and nothing nasty will come out of my mouth, I promise, because I am a people-pleasing ostrich. I put my head in the sand and I like everybody to be happy. If I could have it my way, everyone would be singing Kumbaya around a huge fire pit around the world. But we know that's not realistic. We know that just can't happen, and we know that some people just do not gel with others. But that's okay, because we don't have to gel with everybody, but we just have to be respectful to everybody. We don't have to like their actions, but we still be respectful. And I think that's really come undone from my perspective of what I am seeing in the community. Sorry, I just needed a drink then. So I want to be able to, say my opinion and my feelings and whatnot without fear of judgment and abuse and nasty comments. Because, I do this, and I'm pretty sure 99% of the other fellow creators, and I can only talk about ColourTube, do it because we love it as much as you guys, and we enjoy it. You don't do it for the money. That's a totally another video that I will be doing. Unless, that'll be another video. But there's still, nothing wrong with being just respectful. I just feel like this word just gets thrown around like McDonald's. You're thinking, what are you going on about, Sarah? Sorry, I'm just trying to find another colour to make the Martian's face. I mean, Spaceman's face. I can't even colour pick at the moment. So I've been reviewing my channel and, you know, where I'm going from here, whether I continue, whether you guys want me to continue, because I won't be pretending anymore. I will be saying how I feel, and I will be not acting anymore. And I'll be happy, hopefully. But if I'm finding that, you know, my channel's just not fit for you guys, well, I'll just join back being a sub and... Bloody camera got me, guys. Anyway, as I was saying, I'll just continue to, you know, be a sub and enjoy the community without being a creator. And I'm okay with that, if that's what ends up happening. Because I can't say... I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to stop. And I want, you know, friendships is what is keeping me going at the moment. I have a few really good friends that have just been absolutely amazing and caring and reaching out, and I am extremely grateful for those friendships. And I would give up YouTube in a heartbeat for those friendships now. And, you know, I had one person say to me that they're replying through the iPad when I answer a question and they're answering me back. Oh, that just makes me so happy. That makes me laugh. And, you know, I just think, cool. You know, they're trying to have a conversation with me. And, you know, that just makes me so happy. And I know I'm going on, and look, I'm going to bring myself back to my notes, okay? As I stated earlier, I've felt this shade of negativity, cloud of negativity over us. And it's made me think of an analogy that I learnt at uni, and it was called "Who's Shitting Your Pants?" So if you ask yourself right now, who's shitting my pants? What's your answer? You. Because you're the only one that can shit in your pants. Nobody else can control. No one else can do that. And that's where, you know, we need to come back to. It's not about being correct. It doesn't mean all or any of us are feeling shitty, you know, about it. But the last couple of months have been really hard for me mentally. So I wanted to try to help others. But at one stage, like a perfect example is I couldn't. And this is a really big disclaimer for me. This person, a particular person, I was trying really hard to help, and this person told others that I wouldn't help anymore. And my words weren't, I wouldn't. My words were, I couldn't. Because I was in survival mode. Now, I'm not telling you this for empathy. I'm not, you know, I'm telling you what you see on camera for some creators, and like including myself, is not always portray how we really are. During that time, I was in a hospital, not just for my liver, but I was also suicidal. This is huge for me to be telling you guys, huge. But you need to, going from being a sub to a creator, the biggest thing that I have noticed is that as a sub, I would easily just presume what I saw on screen was how life was for them. No, I tell my kids all the time, don't make assumptions. Assumptions are bloody dangerous. They really are. I told this person, that after these comments got to me, that I was suicidal. And it was like, oh, you didn't tell me. Well, fuck. Sorry for the language. I'm sorry. It's not something that you just sing out. But obviously, you have to. Otherwise, you get looked at as this mean person that doesn't want to help you anymore. Sometimes people just literally can't help you anymore because, like I said, they're in survival mode. I had no eggs left in my carton, and I was telling everybody, sorry, I'm really going off track again. I had no eggs left in my carton. I was telling everybody, make sure you fill your eggs up. Make sure you fill your eggs up. And what was I doing? Not filling my eggs. And so that was trigger one. And Darren, as most of you know, Darren, he is just my rock. And he knows, he's been through some pretty shit times with me for my mental health to be how it is. And it's probably something that I will never go into full detail with you guys, because I want this to be happy, and I don't want to be doing these sort of videos every 6 months. This is it. If I'm going to make the statement now, if I have to make another video similar to this, I'm not doing YouTube anymore. And the reason for that purely is because obviously I'm not tough enough to do it. I'm tough enough to be people's friends. I'm tough enough to, do the one-on-one, but I am not tough enough not to say something if I see something that I think is wrong. And that's mainly how women, mainly, and any blokes on here, sorry guys, are tearing down other women. We should be pulling each other up and not tearing each other down. And, it's, really sad to see. Anyway, so back to where I was saying, don't always think what you see is what you get, because it's not. There was a couple of videos that I was doing that, I came across all normal and happy and whatnot. But I was thinking about, when can I take the car? Had the tree picked out and everything. Perfect example. I'm not going to get on here and go, so guys, what time do you think I should take the car to go run into a tree? I'm not going to do that, am I? But that's what I was thinking at the time. And because I'm a people pleaser, you don't talk about those things on here. And to be honest, I don't want to. But again, with all this negative crap that has been going on for the last couple of months, I have felt, I've got to say this, for me, and wherever this channel goes after this video, I don't know. It will all depend on the response to this, I suppose, and yeah. Anyway, So just don't make assumptions about fellow creators, please, because we don't know what's going on for them behind the scenes, and you don't know if that one sentence that you may say affects that person without knowing. You know, as a creator, even before I was feeling like this, I still would be very conscious of things I would say, because I wouldn't want them, you know, to be taken the wrong way. And so you sort of start out a little bit slow until people get to know what your humour's like and things like that. So, you know, we're thinking, and again, sorry, I'll rephrase, I'm thinking as a creator how I use my words. So all I'm asking is for you guys, subs, viewers, and other creators who are subs and viewers of other channels, just be careful how you use your words in comments. Because, like I said, the things that I have seen written are just not real cool. And I have to admit, 99% of the stuff I've seen written are people that I don't know, that I haven't no knowledge of in the colouring community. You know, so these might be just trolls from the outside. Anyway, back to where I was. I felt I could move forward. If I felt that I could move forward and not do this video and pretend I had no issues or concerns, I would have. And I was prepared to do so until, you know, because it was really about me. But I felt that it would be, and you know, and I felt, okay, yep, you've got to do it. This is your stuff. It's your shit in your pants, Sarah. You deal with it. And so I pulled my big girl jocks on and started to move forward and tried really hard to block any negative noise. Like I said, my colour picking choices are absolutely horrid today. Sorry, guys. I'm just filling. And then a couple of weeks or so ago, I had a few viewers contact me all at different times over the space of the last 3 weeks, I suppose. Again, we'll not be naming any of them. I adore these people that contacted me. I'm just going to quickly pause and then come back so we get in before the camera. Ha, we beat it again. Anyway, after reading these first couple of emails, my jocks were starting to fall down again. My big girl jocks. Or knickers, call them whatever you want. I live with 3 males, so I wear jocks now. Not literally, guys. Anyway, they were really bothering me. And, you know, it was, you know, very similar to how I'm feeling, the negativity and what's been going on. And ladies, thank you for contacting me, and please do not think that you have anything to do with my mental health of contacting me. I feel so privileged that you ladies felt comfortable enough that you could contact me and tell me how you felt. And that to me is just a gift. So thank you for having that trust in me. I truly appreciate it. And your feelings and thoughts will be staying in my vault forever, because I would never do that. And then I got another one, and they were really upset and caught in a really horrible situation and was accused of some things that were really not nice. Now, I know this person quite well. Well, I believe I know this person quite well. I've known them. They've been again, just picking random colours. Sorry, guys. They have been a sub right back from the beginning, I believe. Whoops, I'm not even in frame. And the things that was said about this person, I was horrified and could not believe that I was hearing this. I went and listened to what I was hearing, you know, what had been said. And I was like, you've got to be kidding me. This is just bullshit. This person is a good egg, wouldn't hurt a fly, has a heart of gold, and wears it on their sleeve. So, you know, I did my best to help this person feel a bit better, which, you know, of course I don't mind doing, because that's what friends do, you know. You help mates out like that. And I was just really thoroughly disappointed. And that's what ended up in this last couple of... That's why I had just stopped for a while on all social medias. And just... I needed a complete break. I needed to reflect on me. I needed to reflect on what I wanted to be a part of and what can I do to move forward. And so, you know, I just had a lot of empathy for this person. And I was just... Another thing that I can remember at learning at uni, and we used to... I've got it written down here, and I'll just... on a scrap piece of paper. Everything's got scribbled notes all over it. Here's a... I've even been... Look, guys, I've even been swatching. Sara swatching. This is something that we learnt at uni. It was really valuable, and I use it all the time. And it's... I feel... whatever your feeling is, because you action. Now, why I'm telling you that is because I am sick and tired of reading and hearing, you made me feel. People aren't God. People aren't... But you turn it around and you say, I feel shit because you said I had gaudy nails. That's how we need to say it. Or just don't say it. Don't say negative. If you wouldn't say it to your grandma, don't say it. You know? This world is just so full of so much crap right now that, you know, I know that the colouring and colouring community is such a happy place. God, look at my my colour selection. Oh, see, I get too distracted. Get back to it, Sara. Just separate the person to the behaviour. Don't attack them personally. You know, what? Because I don't like something that you like, or I disagree with something that you agree with, you're going to have a go at me for being an Aussie? Or... you know, that's just childish. It doesn't need to happen. You can support people and disagree, but still be bloody respectful. You know, what I read, I was just appalled. So, after that had happened, and then, about the 18th or 19th, I got my son Jace and I got Gastro. So, yeah, we were shitting in our own pants. Well, we thought it was gastro, but now we're thinking it was food poisoning because Jace and I were the only ones that got it, and we were the only ones that ate the eggs that night. So, and it's being, I'm still a little bit dodgy. Jace is feeling a little bit better. Oh, and by the way, those who have been sending best wishes for our daughter, Diane, she's fully recovered back at work. She was quite tired for a while, so work let her ease back into work, which was good. But she's, yep, all back and good. Like, she's still a little tired, but not like she was. So, sorry, digressed again. So, I've been lying in my bed because my side of the bed's really close to the ensuite, so I needed to, basically I was just lying on top of the bed, like I couldn't have anything on me, so I could fly out of the bed as quick as I could, lying on my pillow, dribbling and just watching YouTube. And, you know, I'd look at comments and I couldn't comment, like, because I just couldn't type. I just, you know, reading. And while I was reading some comments, one triggered me and it made me feel really, really sad. And it really, it stood out to me. There was a couple of sentences, and I'll read these couple of sentences to you. If you disagree with a colour tuber, you're automatically called jealous or a hater. Sentence 1. Most of these colourists are snowflakes and can't handle the truth. Sentence 2. And there were many more. So now my jocks are around my knees. They're gone back down. There is a difference between being thick-skinned and allowing this behaviour to continue. Now, I was really, really tipped over last night, and this is a few nights ago. It was on the 22nd. I've dated it. And it tipped me to do it was when we found out about Hannah Carlson. Darren had brain cancer in 2002. So we know exactly what Hannah is going through right now. And we've got people on here calling colour tubers fucking snowflakes. Grow up. Really? Would you let your child talk to another child like that? No, you wouldn't. And is it important? No. Is it upsetting? It can be. That's the big difference. It really is. You can say what you feel and think, but just do it in a bloody respectful manner. And I am so, so sorry for the swearing, guys, because, you know, I don't normally swear a lot on here. It's just, yeah, I'm pretty emotional today, as you can probably tell. So that's when I just went, no, I need to do this. And if, again, I lose the channel or we lose the channel because of it, whatever comes at me, I know it's because I've spoken how I really feel. I am being 100% genuine. I have no evil intentions towards anyone in this colouring community. I just have many dislikes of the behaviour that I'm seeing. And I just really don't like it, because my experience at the very beginning of joining this community, when I was a sub that was a lurker that might pipe up, you know, once every 5 months, whoever I would speak to would always respond to me. Every one of them. And they probably wouldn't you know, I don't know. They might not remember me because I was on a personal channel. They might not remember me, and that's okay. And some of them I'm actually really good friends with now. And I will continue to be friends no matter what. But I can't continue. I mean, I can't control how other people behave. You know, that's just, doesn't happen. All I can do is control how I behave and hopefully, you know, lead by example in a way. No one's blacklisted to me. Everybody has a chance. Everybody makes mistakes. They really do. But the bigger person that you can be is owning your mistakes and going, yeah, I really stuffed up. I shouldn't have said that. That was totally inappropriate. Or, sorry, I got my information wrong. Chinese whispers saga. So, all I can do now is control how it affects me. I can't control the words of others, but what can I do? So from now on, if I continue on YouTube, which I really want to, but again, it depends on the backlash I get for this. If I get too much backlash, I will be pulling the plug on the channel. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay. Because I, Sarah, won't be disappearing. I won't be going anywhere. I can accept that they, you know, people have different views and not agree. I can move on. Or I can dwell on about it. Which I can dwell about it, and which is something that I tend to do because I am a person that does reflect a lot. You might say something to me that was said a couple of months ago and I'll still be thinking about it, reflecting it and digesting it, and just, I don't know what colour to choose now. I'll go yellow. It looks terrible anyway. So my next option is I can accept their opinion, have trouble moving on, and I need to ask myself, why am I having trouble moving on? Is it something to do with me, or is it the way that it was brought across or said before responding? Because if you sometimes respond too soon to something that you mightn't like, you end up just vomiting a lot of ugly words. I reckon anyway. Back to that, we're all you know, most of us colour tubers are snowflakes. I wonder if that person really wishes they said that now. I don't know. My heart of hearts hopes they don't, but I just don't, you know, you don't know, because I can't control that person, but I can control how it's affected me. Now, I had a big talk to Darren about all this. He's 120% behind me because he knows what sort of person I am, and he knows that I can't be fake, but I can be very forgiving. Very forgiving. So my way I'm going to be dealing with it now is, if I'm still on here as Sarah or as chronic colouring, I'll be responding to that person, but I'll be doing it in positive sandwich form, and I'll be explaining to them, you know, why did you have to word it like that, basically. So I can try and understand. If I can't move forward with this person, that's it. I will stay with positivity. But if it's something really, really important to me, I'll think of it, you know, just, this is, I'm not going to sit here and, you know, I'm going to pause again, because before we go, I'm sorry, I didn't mean for this to be so long. But I just think it's really something important to think about when you're going to comment on any channel. Doesn't have to be just a colouring community, any YouTube channel, any Facebook comment, anything like that. Just think a little bit before you actually comment, and don't knee-jerk reaction. Because again, you could be saying something that you totally regret, and then it could be seen by one person screenshot it, then the world sees it, and you can't take that comment back. But at least if you just do a little bit of processing in your mind before you put that comment there, then you can put it out feeling okay about yourself, whether other people agree with it or not. But at least you've thought about it and not just put out ugly words. From now on, I'm having a rule to myself. I have 3 proofreading rules. I'm sorry, I'm going to stop colouring for this because I wrote these, and this is really important to me, and this is how I'll be dealing with things when I write stuff. Anything that I write, I'll be proofreading as the author. So basically, I'll be asking myself, am I proud of it? If I'm proud of it, then I will read it as the recipient. Would I be happy to receive this comment? And my third one, I'll be reading it, proofreading it, as if I was sending it to my nana. Now, so every time I proofread now, I'll be going, proud, happy, nan. Because I want my nan to be proud and happy for me to be her granddaughter. And I don't want to be putting words out there that can stick around forever, as we know with the stupid internet stuff, cloud, whatever. That's stuck there forever, guys. You've got to remember that when you put these ugly, horrible words out. So, I think it's really important to look at your words, refer to the top, and just, how would you feel about reading those comments again in 2, 5 years, even 5 days? Would have you written it differently? Would have you said it differently? Do you regret saying it? That's what I'm sort of getting at. Like, just try to take that knee-jerk reaction out. I know it's hard. I'm not perfect. I'm no angel, and I've written things and said things in the past I truly do regret. I have emails of saying, I am so sorry. And I stuffed up. I did the wrong thing. So this is something that I'm going to be implementing more. And it's going to be sort of now, things will be changing if Colouring Down Under does continue. I could go on and on, but I'm going to close, sort of draw it in now, guys, for you, just with a few statements that I want to implement into our channel. Because, yeah, I might be the driver of this channel, but as far as I'm concerned, every single sub, viewer, other creator has an input to this channel, and every single creator, sub, viewer has the right to have respect and safety in this channel. So from now on, again, here, kind, respect, community are my 3 words. So from now on, if Chronic Colouring Down Under goes ahead, no name calling whatsoever will be allowed. None whatsoever. Playful names, absolutely. I love being your Mrs. Aussie, Santa, Goofball, Possum, Claus mate. I love playful things. But I will not tolerate any negative name calling here. It'll be called out straight away. You won't be blocked, but you'll be called out. Be open-minded. Just because someone has a different view, interest, or even belief doesn't mean you have a license to be disrespectful or over opinionated and mean. You know, you might actually learn something. You don't have to be right all the time. And that's, I think, the biggest problem with what's been going on. All opinions will be accepted by our channel if worded respectfully. I want this to be a safe environment for everyone and an all-inclusive channel. Number 4, there will be not one bit of talking down of a fellow creator. Even if you don't enjoy their channel, there are several channels I don't watch on YouTube, and it's more about the content than the creator. They may be making content that I don't enjoy, like grass mowing or something, but they might be the most beautiful person in the world with a heart of gold. Again, assumptions. What they present, you don't know that person really. So if I read anywhere on this channel of you putting down a fellow colour tuber, I will be contacting you and, you know, saying, right, what can we do to fix this? And if it can't be resolved, well, I don't know. Hopefully it doesn't get to that point. YouTube's really not easy as some people think. And that I was one of them before I started being a creator. So I'd really like to applaud all the creators, especially colour tubers, that I have met on this journey. Again, we're meant to be women and some men who should be lifting each other up, not putting each other down. And continue this. Same goes for any subs and viewers. Without you guys, our channel, Chronic Colouring Down Under, wouldn't exist. So let's build each other up. Let's be the ones to show, oh look, they don't put people down over there. They lift people up. I will not tolerate with any abuse whatsoever. And I do seriously believe that this colouring community is a supportive, kind and inclusive community. And you can come on here and attack me and say, no, it hasn't been. Well, don't bother being on this channel. I'm sorry. Because, again, my experience with every single creator, sub, and 99% of my viewers has been positive. And I'm not going to change that. And I will stand up for a colour tuber and, you know, say that's not cool, because you really don't know what's going on behind. And, you know, sometimes, and we're human, we stuff up and say the wrong things. And I'm pretty sure, I bet you 99% of the colour tubers will say that too, or we edit it out because we've stuffed up. But any word, you know, you guys give us the same courtesy. Edit your words. Don't be nasty to us, please. If I do see a comment that I feel is inappropriate, it will be deleted if I can't get in touch with you. If it's seriously offensive, it will be deleted. But I will get in touch with you and, you know, we'll just have a word and say, right, what can be done to fix this? How can we word this differently for you to still get your message across? I don't want to be the word police, but I want to make this place really safe for all. And, hey, who knows, some of our gorgeous lurkers might pop out and start saying stuff because they feel safe that they can and they're not going to get attacked and called names or, you know, told that they're jealous or whatever. And, you know, if they have that confidence, they might do it. My final statement is, from today, I'm and I encourage everyone who's watched this video to hit the reset button. There is so much anger, hate, sadness going on in our wonderful world. We don't need to continue or bring more into this awesome community. Because you know what? It is really easy to be kind. It really is. Again, written down. So, do you remember, I don't know, this will show my age. I've got here, remember that song Cruel to Be Kind by Nick Lowe? I think it was in the 70s or 80s. Well, if you're feeling a bit cranky, instead of singing Cruel to Be Kind, sing It's Cool to Be Kind. Kind is cool. Colouring is cool and kind. Okay? So, I'm going to leave it there. I'm not going to edit one bit of this, and I'm sorry if I have upset anybody. I am sorry if you've taken anything personally. I promise that I have not intentionally aimed anything at anybody, but I needed to say this. I really hope you guys understand where I'm coming from, and I'm only saying all this because I do enjoy YouTube. I do enjoy interacting with all you guys, and yeah. So we'll leave it at that. If you got something, you know, and if you got to the end, thank you so much for watching and listening, I should say. And I hope you continue to support me on my journey with the channel. If you think I'm heading in the right direction with this video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't, comment below and let me know how you think I could have handled it differently. Respectfully, please. But most of all, stay safe, and remember, this is our new motto. Colouring is cool and kind. Okay, guys? So I'm going to do minimal editing, pop it up, upload it, and hope I got across what I was trying to say properly. Bye.